Well, hello there, YouTube. You just missed it. Some geese were flying over. It's crazy how many geese are coming up this way so early. Yeah, that's a sign it might be a warm February, which means we'll have a really late summer, start to summer. Hope that's not true. But anyway, it's 54 degrees out here this morning. It's not raining, hasn't been raining. Everything's wet, so it must have rained at some point. Actually, I did hear it raining last night or early this morning. But I think this is the way our day's supposed to be. I think for yesterday and today. But there's some nicer weather coming and colder. Somebody was saying there's a chance of snow in Vancouver this weekend, but I haven't heard anything about that. I knew it was getting cooler, but not that cold. But anyway, this is Hump Day. Yeah. Welcome to Hump Day. I think I might have said Tuesday a while ago, but it's not. It is Wednesday, the 31st of January, the last day of the first month of 2024. Well, Mama, it's 51 degrees and kind of doomy and gloomy out there this morning.
It is.
That just happens sometimes.
I know.
Son of a gun. I think that's the way it's supposed to be. But there looks like there's nicer days coming.
Yeah.
Like maybe even this weekend we might have some.
Yeah, I think Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
I think. Well, it could change in an hour, so.
Well, Mama.
Yes,
we made it to Hump Day.
We did. We're halfway there.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah. Working our way to it.
Yep.
All right, Mama. Days are getting longer at night. I love that. But by the time we get home, it's pitch black. But
yeah,
most of the way home.
We leave here and it's not dark, so.
Yeah, we leave before sunset and there's a nice twilight the rest of the way, and pull in our driveway, it's black dark.
I know.
Well, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you as the day goes on. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you too.
All right. Bye now. Still no battery, but they're sorting it out. Lithium battery's going through its test. It's the crazy light. You'd almost think there's nothing there. Had to go get some liquid foam filter oil because all they had was spray on. Don't ever use that spray on. You can see the blue of it. We had some Maxima FFT fuel or foam filter treatment. Nice oil. Bag it up. Do it correctly. Soak it and rinse it out, or squeegee it out, or squeeze it out. That's where the battery goes. There's the Bluetooth thing that connects so you can super tune your bike with your phone. So she's all ready to go other than putting that battery in. What a beast. What a bad boy. Well, yeah, Tim's been putting KLRs together today. And at the moment, I'm just waiting for this battery to finish up. Since I know the voltage is showing good, but I just want to let the thing go through its test. This is the Optimate, what do they call it? The LFP. It's a lithium battery charger. It's a weird thing. The cord is surprisingly hard. It's like it's really old and hard, but it works. There you are. There she is. She's ready for the racetrack. That's pretty bad A right there. In my younger days, I'd be all about something like that. I think this thing's like crazy expensive. I don't know what they sell for, but something more my speed. We got a couple more, actually 3 or 4 more Kawasaki's, and I took one of the 2024 KLRs. Most of the ones Tim's put together today are the ones with the bags and everything. It's the difference in assembly is minimal between the two. I don't know why he's got the bag off the one side, but for the battery. But here's what they look like all together. This is the one with the bags, and I think it's got a few more features with it as well. Oh yeah, it's got engine guards on there. I didn't know they had the engine guards on there before. This is more the adventure bike. Bags are actually kind of cool. They don't hold a lot, but you don't have a whole lot of motorcycle to haul a whole bunch. But I don't know what he's got going here. A couple of Kawasaki's. This is that new one. They reintroduced the Eliminator, I think. Yeah, Eliminator, I think they call it. That is what they call it. You guys remember when the things first came out? Back in the 80s? They stuffed one of those 900 Ninja motors in one of these things. Holy moly. Just go in a straight line. There was a gal that used to come by and I'd work on it, doing services and stuff. Yeah, scary motorcycle. For in turns and stuff, they did not handle well. Sketchy, but and very bizarre looking. The newer version, that almost looks like a Honda Rebel, doesn't it? With the tank sitting on top like that. But I guess Kawasaki's been doing that for a bit. But that's pretty wild. It's a 650 twin. And I didn't even realize this, but these KLRs are made in Thailand. I go to send the VIN number up to one of the servers, just texting him a picture of the VIN number and to build an RO, and the first digit of the VIN is an M. I go, M? I said, isn't that Thailand or something? Yep. Look at the VIN sticker. It says made in Thailand. But that'll be tomorrow's project. From the workshop to my shop. That seems to be the wintertime kind of thing. So from one shop to the next. They're a long ways away from each other. Oh, I kind of put it in the tagline. Get my little stool out here. A little tagline thing in there, that my notes, whatever, on the video from yesterday, that when I started it up, letting them warm, because remember last time, and I haven't ridden it since then, when I reset the TPS, doing it the actual correct way by measuring the trigger voltage and putting it at the 0.57 is where I've been putting them. That's where I put Kelly's, and it worked really well. So in keeping with that, I did that to mine too. But anyway, excuse me, both times it started up and just sit there, no choke. You know, the newer ones, I think 22 newer or 20, I think the 23s, the choke is gone. It's got a new throttle body. Remember that 23 I did was a UVI, and I did the first service on. Yeah, that thing ran really, really good. It didn't, they perfected that thing. And now the old 411's there'll be no 24. Isn't that something? And I gave that thing, you see there are little caps, and I could see it wasn't seated all the way. I thought, well, I had the swing arm off of this thing when I had the issue with the thing binding. They had over-tightened it at the factory there. But anyway, I went along with a little rubber mallet, went, thoop, and it made a pop sound. I thought, that was weird, because they're kind of rubbery. No, actually kind of plasticky. Yeah, somewhere on my little ride, there's one of these little caps sitting out there. Dadgummit. Never find one of those things. And the odds of a dealer anywhere having one, so you're going to have to order it. So, maybe I'll just throw it in my Hitchcock cart, and whenever I have something else I need, I'll just order one of them too. And it wouldn't be, the shipping would far exceed the worth of the part. Anyway, that's gone. But I was going to say is the fueling was perfect. Didn't have to use the starter or the bi-starter or choke. It's not really a choke. It's literally a plunger like it is a choke, but it's just opening up an air passageway. And when you introduce the air to the intake, the ECM goes, whoa, we got a severe lean condition there, and it causes it to kick up its pulse rate and stuff. That it just kind of realistically, it's creating a choke, but it's not doing it with a carburetor. It's doing it electronically, and the injector's reacting to that. Anyway, ideally you don't need that for these things. They just start right up. Mine always did. Kelly's didn't. So I did all the things to hers, and then I thought, man, that works so good. And I did that, the booster plug and the air induction system. You remember the exhaust sounded different and everything. It just ran so much better. Other than the camshaft, that was the biggest change. Taking all the emission stuff off of it, and that booster plug, and letting the ECM, keys, letting them, they will eventually, but they never gets it quite right. That's why we do it with BMWs and everything else. It says to let it sit for, 10 or 15 minutes, just from a cold start, and just let it sit there and idle and bring itself up. And that's when it does the best. That just, the bike just sitting there idling. It's sitting there, it's analyzing, it's going, the intake is a little freer, the exhaust is a little freer. It's amazing the ECM detects all that stuff and makes those changes. But kind of a bummer about that cap. I was just thinking that it seems like there's something somewhere. Find some Japanese thing that uses that same size. I should probably measure it and just keep an eye out for it. Probably have something in a junk pile at work or something. But I've kind of gone through and cleaned a lot of those things out, and that's not the type of thing I would really keep. It's a bummer though, losing that thing. Should take the route again and look. The odds of finding that thing are next to nil. Think of all the grease that's still in there from when I was putting that thing back together. It's crazy. But it's some kind of primer, so I don't know what they put on that frame, before they powder coat them, but it's got some kind of rust inhibiting thing or something somewhere. I don't think, I've heard people, oh yeah, they rust everywhere and start coming apart. I'm like, rust? I got no rust anywhere. Actually, when I was looking at my video yesterday, when I was noticing the cap was missing, I thought for a second that was rust. It's just dirt from my feet. Why is that stupid? That's the watch that used to be on my old DR, the 93. And there's no alarm set that goes off. Anyway. Cool beans. The weather's supposed to be starting Friday. It's supposed to be partly cloudy. It goes from high of 52, high of 51, high of 50. And even Kelly goes, that's warm enough. Let's go for a ride. I said, I'm all about that. I'll chase you around on whatever you want to ride. And we got probably ride both days. So whichever one looks like the nicest, I'll take the I'll take the 350, and then I'll take this as well. I feel a little sickness coming on because Monday's supposed to be real nice too, but I was wondering when he's gonna come. He's always fashionably late there, Danny. Y'all don't even know it. The whole time, whenever I'm out here, he's always out here. He's got two places. One next to the Road King, or one next to the front wheel on the Acura over there. He's a goof. But yeah, I'm super impressed about all of this. It's not that expensive of a thing to do. A little time consuming with the. Well, I don't know. I probably spent less time on the Himalayan than I did on the 350, but I was just taking my time discovering tools or not tools. That the difference, and I noticed, I don't see, where did I put that? Oh, they're in a box out there. The crank lock pin. I noticed someone else using a Royal Enfield one. So I froze the video, went back, and I go, Someone sanded that thing down a little bit. And the difference between that number 3 Phillips Stanley screwdriver and the tool is the tool's just cold. What did I do with that thing? Oh, I think it's sitting in the box with that the cam came in, which is still got a bag of dog food sitting on the top of it. But it just needs to be ground down a little bit. That's it. The difference is minuscule. But I'm not going to force anything in a hole. I could probably force it in there, but nope, not doing that. And what if I, shaved a piece of aluminum off as I'm trying to shove it through the hole, from the right-hand engine case, and it went in there and a piece of aluminum got somewhere it's not supposed to be, and bad times, man. Don't want any part of that. And that oil wasn't nowhere near as bad as I thought it was, and I don't know why. It just, like I was telling somebody in a comment, I think I was just panicking. It was fine. It wasn't broke down. It was perfectly fine. Should have just left it. But an early oil change, definitely not going to hurt anything. It's funny, the 650 didn't darken the oil that much. And Kelly's, I think hers was, yes, well, maybe, I guess she's about the same. It's about the same color mine was. But hers, I don't think she even has 1,000 miles on it. So I've got, about 500 miles on her. Boy, that one ride we went, I sure got hers dirty. Mine didn't get that dirty, but it wasn't as wet as when she went. Then we did a lot of highway stuff too. That tends to send things flying. We weren't just back roading. We went way out there to Winlock and stuff. Anyway, on that, I'm gonna get with the little woman here. We'll do a quick goodbye and call it a night. Start a new day tomorrow. Thanks for hanging around. Well, hello there, YouTube. And Frog's still going at it. Mm-hmm. The nice thing is this weekend, starting Friday, the weather's supposed to be partly cloudy, no chance of rain for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Nice. And then I think Monday and then Tuesday rain comes back. Yeah. I think we need to take a 4-day weekend.
I know.
Take Friday off and Monday off.
That would be nice.
Then have the weekend in between, get some rides in.
Yeah, lots of rides.
But it's going to cool off quite a bit. But the days will still, be right at about 50. That's cold. That's rideable.
Mm-hmm. Bundle up.
Heck yeah, that'd be nice. Try out the Himalayan some more. The classic 350 some more. Feel all them cams and my mods have done to them. Do all that stuff and then they just sit in the garage,
I know it.
Dream about the rides. But anyway, it's kind of late now. We're having a late dinner, so I think we're going to roll at that.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, and you guys have an amazing Thursday or Friday.
Heck yeah. All right.
We see you in the morning.
We'll see you then.
Yes.
Thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.